Hi, welcome back to my channel, my dear ones, my loved ones, my family, my friends, my royal ones, my regal ones, my starseeds, my light workers, my galactic ones. Welcome back. Thank you so much for all of your love, your support, your likes, your views, your shares, your comments. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so my channel is specifically for the leaders of New Earth. This is another important channel message for you all. Okay, so I wrote it down so I can give it to you clear, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Leaders of New Earth, my royal ones. Firstly, you are being called to adorn yourself and embody yourself as the king and queen that God called you to be. A lot of you have already figured out what title that you possess in the spirit for your leadership upon New Earth. Okay, so own it, wear it. 111. Okay, it's significant for you guys. This is your destiny. Okay, this is your rightful calling. We're in a whole new timeline. Okay, we're in uncharted territories. So what you make of it in all of your divine glory and greatness, so shall it be. Okay, you have the divine backing you up on this. Leaders of New Earth. So let me go ahead and get into the messages that I wrote down for you all. Leaders of New Earth, you have been split in two for so long. The two halves of yourself have been in a constant flux of tug and war. Tug and war. Yeah, you guys been pushed and pulled around when it came to war, okay? God have been in a holy war for eons. And this holy war has always affected us here on the physical plane of reality. But you all have been actively a part of it, okay? And it's been a lot on you, okay? You all are weary from everything that you've been through. Okay, your shadow self and your light self, okay? That's what you've been split into for so long. Your shadow self and your light self. Your mind have been in a constant state of war. Your hell state or your hell realm versus your higher state of awareness, your consciousness, which is your heaven state, your heaven realm. Okay. Heaven does not exist on earth, but it exists within us. Okay. That's your heaven state. Okay. Earth, the lower vibrational densities of this planet is naturally in a hell state, so a lot of people naturally live in hell. Okay, so with that being said, leaders of New Earth, you were able to break out of this. Okay, you were able to see beyond the veil and reach your heaven state, so now you can help God, help the divine bring heaven down on earth. Okay, so your light self, your highest self, you've unlocked in this timeline. Okay. You have answered the call. Everything that you have been through up until this point have prepared you well to navigate the heavier energy and densities of this planet and of its people. Okay. You are well prepared. Your shadow state consisted of many things you had to fight to overcome. Okay, so anxiety, fear, jealousy, envy, hatred, hostility, violence, aggression, vengeance. Okay, these were not ordinary battles, earthly style fights. Okay, you were fighting holy wars. Your struggles were not the same as people whose origins consist of this planet. Okay, your origins do not consist of a part of this planet 444. Okay, you all are going to come into a stable time a stable time in your life, and you're going to find stability within yourself, stability within this mission that you're on, okay? Okay, you all overcame a spiritual war, a holy war. You all stood in the depths of hell. Looked the enemy in the eyes, I heard, and gutted it. Okay. You've encountered many enemies, many attacks. Okay, and this last war you faced was your toughest one, your most crucial one, your most vital one, and you won that war. That's why you're crowned. The war was against yourself. You were the final boss battle, the final challenge you had to overcome. You faced yourself in the mirror, not the parts of yourself that you love, the parts of yourself that you hate to see, that you don't deem worthy, that you didn't know you had. Okay? So for many of you, you saw the monster in you, or the monster that you've became. Okay, you saw the victim in you, the abuser in you, you saw the user in you, the most desperate, unloved parts of yourself you saw. This calling asked you to not ignore those reflections staring back at you. It called you to acknowledge the darkness within yourself, in the depths of yourself, the depths of your soul, the utter totality that makes you you, okay? And it was in that moment you came into full realization of who you are and what makes you you. You're almighty, okay? You are a lion, a tiger, okay? You saw not just your light and all the amazing, incredible things about yourself, okay, 7-Eleven, but you also saw how your darkness protects you and acts as a defense mechanism. With power that you hadn't yet learned how to wield. It is your will, and with the grace of the divine, that you learn how to wield your strength, your power in service to humanity. This celestial body we live in called Earth and the divine. You all have entered into a covenant with the Most High God even before time itself existed. And now it is time to honor that contract. God is mobilizing you all to carry out this secret this secret sacred contract that you all made even before the beginning of time itself, okay? You all are a part of the divine order. So congratulations, my divine ones. This has been your message. As always, I am your Swan Lake Queen and your otherworldly guide, Celestial Celeste, and I am very happy to continue to support you as you conquer these new ascensions and lead New Earth and its people into the golden age. If you like my messages, you want to hear more about the leaders of New Earth, as always, like and subscribe. Bye, babies.